It's me, most randomest of people, doing the most randomest of things at the most randomest of times. I don't want to hear myself talking. Okay. Do I have to like be like? I feel like I need to be more professional. Like I gotta sit up. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Maybe I'll raise the chair up a little bit. This shit low as fuck. I don't have no gaming chair, so I'm working with what I got. All right, so if I lean back now, do I look? I'm pretty much in frame. All right, it's me. It's your boy, Gamer for Scoopington. He used to call me Four Scoops, but so I'm on here randomly, and I'm on here because I had a thought, and I was thinking to myself, maybe I should start streaming every day. Like I've I've never really done it like consistently because I think I feel like my head is still low. Hold on. A little bit higher. That's as high as it's gonna go. I think my fat ass is probably making the seat go down. All right, because I got my feet up on the bed, and I'm in this chair, and I'm leaned back. All right, but I want to be comfortable, okay? But all right, let's start again. So I had a thought, and I was thinking, okay, hey, maybe I should start streaming every day. Maybe streaming every day can have some perks. Maybe, back in the day, I would not stream every day, or I wouldn't stream as frequently as I possibly may have wanted to because I was too busy thinking about. I wanted everything to be perfect. I'm overthinking everything. I was going through the process of just being like, man, like I got to make sure I got my schedule right. I got to make sure that I let people know I'm going to be playing this game at this time, and for this week it's going to be this and that. And I feel like I was just kind of just going based off what everyone was saying. You got to have structure. You need to have a schedule. Everyone needs to know when you're streaming, which is true. I believe, but I don't think that is my life. I can't structure shit, like it's a lot of moving parts, and as much structure as I would like to have in my life, it's not the reality. And not saying that's a bad thing. Look, we all got lives. We all live our lives. We all take care of the business we need to take care of. It's just what it is. But because of that, I'm coming to a point in my mind, and my mentality is just like, fuck it. Like, why not just stream? Just stream whenever, whatever, because I want to, and just grow some consistency in streaming just by hopping on and not overthinking it, And then that made me think, are there people that actually stream every day? And if there are people that are out there that stream every day, like, do you feel like it's worth it? Like, do you see the return? Do you see anything coming from it? Do you see your audience actually growing from streaming every day? Do you feel like, that audience is just building? Like, do you see any rewards from constantly streaming every day? And if you do stream every day and you are seeing rewards from it, how long do you stream? Like, are you doing like long rendered? Like, I see a lot of people doing like 6, 7, 8 hour streams. And I don't know, maybe you don't have a job. maybe you're still in high school or in middle school and you're streaming, you have all the time in the world where you can stream like that, or you're just an adult living like life. Maybe you still at your parents, I'm not knocking that. You're still at your parents' place, and you get to just kind of just stay in your room and stream and do whatever. Or maybe you just don't have a job at all and you just stream. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But I cannot stream that long. I'm not streaming no fucking 8 hours. Like you can get a good solid 3 out of me at best, and that's really pushing the envelope for me. But like, Like, or are there people that are streaming every day and they're just doing short streams, like what I think I'm going to end up doing? I think I'm just going to end up doing like, uh, maybe like I'll do like quick little talks like this where I'm just at least still being active on the platform and engaging and, you know, no, just constantly putting myself out there. Um, and then maybe it'll get to the point where people are like, hey, well, he streams every day. Let me just check him out. I'm seeing him constantly streaming. Let me just tune into his channel, see what he's talking about, and that could be cool. And just hopefully over time, people just see the consistency in that. Maybe, they would like a little bit more structure in knowing exactly when I'm going to stream. So that's where, it probably does benefit me to try to come up with a schedule, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Because also at the same time, I'm seeing myself taking this content and repurposing it for my channel, honestly. Because it's not going to be a lot of people that's going to actually click on the stream that's going to be on my actual YouTube page. They're going to take that stream and chop it up and see it in that format. I'm not going to put people through the torture of just me rambling. I want to be able to take my points, condense them down, and give it to the people. But like, I just need to know, is there people that are still out there actively streaming every day? How long do you stream and do you see reward coming from it? Now me, I'm deciding I'm gonna just stream just because why not? Why not? No one knows me. No one gives a fuck about me. No one's really paying attention to what I really got going on. But it still is like, it's still cataloging, my journey. It's still a form of being able to take some media and edit it to a more feasible format for the masses to possibly take a hold of. So, this is just something I think I'm going to start doing. I think I'm gonna try my best to kind of stick to actually streaming every day. Don't hold me to anything, but I do want to see if there's any benefits from actually doing this. I don't see myself streaming on what's going on? What's going on, Abraham? What's the deal, Bill? You know what I mean? Appreciate you jumping in the chat, showing some love. I'm just on here just talking, honestly. I'm just talking. I'm just rambling. I'll get into maybe a set or whatever in this game, but I just wanted to get people's feelings on, like, I want to know if there's people out there still streaming, just streaming every day. I don't have that privilege, or at least I told myself I didn't have that privilege for the longest, but I'm going to try it now. But I'm not going to make it to where I have to structure my life to where I have to have this much time to stream for this long, on top of working, on top of being a husband, on top of being a father, like on top of whatever obligations that I have. I'm not going to try to fuck myself over and try to say, hey man, I can stream fucking 8 hours a day every day for the next year. Like, no, that's fucking ridiculous. But I just wanted to get people's feedback. I'm going to take this stream and I'm going to repurpose it for content. But yeah. But I appreciate you jumping into the chat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now I feel like I'm not talking to myself. That's great. It feels great not to be in here just talking to yourself, but I'm crazy enough to where I'll just talk to myself all day anyway. So it's cool. But yeah, man. So I guess I'll go ahead and do the closing part of, if y'all got any comments on this, if y'all have any suggestions on streaming and what y'all think is best, what works for you if you are a streamer, how often do you stream, how long do you stream, and if you are particularly streaming every day, do you see any rewards from it? So if you got anything for me, just leave it in the comments, show some love on the video whenever I do make it. But outside of that, let's get into some matches, because I'm nervous to get into some matches. Let me make my head smaller, all right, because I'm taking up a lot of space on this damn shit. Move camera display. I hate the fact that I am on PlayStation. I don't have a PC because it's so limited on what you do on the PlayStation 5. But I feel like it was I need I want to stream. I want to make content. I want to do something. So I'm just not going to be a bitch and say, oh man, I don't have this, so I can't do anything. But like, it's so limited on what you could do on the PlayStation 5. But you know, I'm making the best of it, so it's all good. Um, just do what feel. Just do what you feel like. Um, the less it feels like an obligation, the better. And that is where I had to really understand, you know, like I would. Why did I look so weird? I would constantly just stress over like being perfect. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the top right corner of it. I was stressed so much on just being perfect. You know, everything that I was doing content wise, even the editing that I do on my YouTube videos, even just everything. I just wanted it to be perfect, but I realized you know, no one is perfect at everything they make. There's always something that you can do better. And also, when it came to streaming, it's like it's not my life. I I don't need streaming to continue to live my life and make money and you know take care of the things I need to take care of. But it's something that I think I've over time slowly but surely became more and more passionate about and really enjoy. And you know, after getting over the fear of just talking to myself and being in front of a camera, I don't think I never had an issue being in front of a camera, but you know, actually being comfortable talking to the people or talking as if I'm talking to people, knowing that I'm going to make this for the people as far as content is concerned. And, you know, just said, fuck it. Like you said, if it's not an obligation or if it doesn't feel like an obligation, it makes this feel so much easier to do. So I think I'm really getting to the point where I'm just like, I'm not overthinking shit. I'm not, you know, beating myself up because oh man, I told myself 7 o'clock I was going to be on stream to do this, and oh, like everything that would happen to me a lot where I'd be like, okay, this is the stream time, 7 o'clock. Life happens, shit gets fucked up. 7 o'clock comes, I'm not even set up to even start streaming yet, and it just gets to the point where the more that time passes by after 7, the more I just feel like I failed, I fucked up, I'm not organized, I'm not going to be good at this because I don't know how to manage my time and things of that nature. And then I just get to the point where I'm just like, fuck this shit. I don't want to stream anymore. And then it's like now at the rest of the day, I'm all salty and feeling, oh man, I couldn't get this done because fuck man, it was 7 and I had this happen and that. Like I don't want to do that anymore. And that's what I mean. I feel like I've come in and out of content over and over the last 5 years. But I keep coming back because I enjoy it, and I think I've now most streamers aren't. Yeah, and see, and it took me to really start to because that was my thing. All of my content that I would intake would be from YouTube, and people would take they take their streams and they make content out of it, and that's how I usually get all the information. But I was never one to actually go into streams much. Um, I usually start the stream at a set time, but leave a video play for 20 minutes. And see, uh, and and maybe that's something I need to learn how to do is like, but see, that's the thing, you know, baller on the budget, mans don't got money like that. That's another. Maybe I'll just get into another talk like, um, you don't actually need a lot of money. I'm gonna get back to what you just said about you know, just letting the video play, but it made me think of something else. I feel like that was another thing that would always fuck me up. You don't need to have a lot to make great content, and I, I would constantly be trying to get hold on, my child poop. I'll be right back. got you, baby. Who they are? Oh, okay. You see that right there? That would have made me salty. Like, I used to feel like when I start streaming, I can't move from the stream setup. But now it's just kind of like, fuck it. I am a father, and this child need diapers, and she shit herself, so the wipes and diapers are in here. Let me go get that shit. And I appreciate y'all still staying with me, so thank y'all. But you don't need a lot of money. This mic right here, $50. I got it on sale from Amazon. The most expensive thing I have right now is, of course, my PlayStation 5. And then my ring light I got from Elgato. It's like 125. But honestly, you don't even need those things. Like, there's a lot of people with shitty setups. Their pictures is not super clear as far as like the web cameras that they use. A whole bunch of feedback that's coming through the mic because it's just sitting on the desk and they're, using, like right now I'm using a dynamic mic. Most people are using condenser mics by like HyperX or, all those um, streamer mics, and they're just letting all that noise come in and not caring because what they're producing is actually still good stuff. The audio is still a major point, but like ultimately, if you're making an entertaining product, like people are going to pay attention and listen to you or push through the audio issues and actually watch what you got. You know what I'm saying? You can use that to your advantage. Like something come on the screen and says parenting break. I'll say like, yeah, that awesome. Like, and that's the majority of gamers right now, man, and that's the truth. A lot of us that are streaming are parents, or like I feel like I still have battles with myself, thinking like, am I too old to be doing this shit? And at the same time, the answer is of course no. Especially in FGC, facts. Because what's really the crazy thing about the FGC is there's really not. There's people coming into the FGC, but really not at the same time. People are really just coming to the FGC mainly in Street Fighter 6. But the rest of the FGC is still relatively the same people that have been playing those games for decades, for years or whatever like that. You don't see too many new people in Guilty Gear, too many new people in, a lot of these games. People are it's still the same names popping up. You know, Daru is still very prominent in Guilty Gear. You still got your Hitachis, your Lord Knights. I think one of the newer people, but he was still in the fighting game community technically in Smash, even though people don't consider that part of the FGC. It's cool, but he was still very familiarized with the fighting game community. He's still an OG technically. And even in Street Fighter, it's still majority ran by. Well, no, I won't say that. Street Fighter 6 is kind of split with the old guard and the new kids on the block, so I won't say that. But like, it's not really a lot of new people outside of Street Fighter 6 jumping into the FGC like that. So a lot of us are older. A lot of us have been playing fighting games for 10, 15 plus years. Me, basically all my life. Not a competitor. I don't try to be a competitor. I don't see myself as a competitor. Super casual, but I enjoy fighting games. I love them with all my heart, so I continue to play them and talk about them. But yeah, man, we have lives, and these lives are they're going to consume us. Like, man, that's not a bad thing, but like, I love my family. I love taking care of my family. I love being there for my family. I like enjoying those moments with my family. That's why I don't want to feel like I have to stream for so long. Like, I feel like that's taking away time from my family. And because I'm an adult and because I've matured, because I've gotten to the point where I understand that this is not necessary for me to do, but I enjoy it, and I appreciate my family for giving me time to do so, that, I'm just going to make the best of it, but I'm not going to let it just really be something that fucks me up if I can't do it. It's not that serious, you know. Um, and I think also just thinking about, maybe this could be a way to monetarily make money, to help out this and that and the third. And, cool if it does happen, but you can't, I realize you can't go into it as thinking you're going to make money, especially in the FGC content creation space. There's no money to be made, really. Ain't nobody really making money except the top of the top. And even then, compared to the other people out there in the content space outside of the FGC, they're making way more money than we are. So it's like I'm coming into this thing knowing that, hey, man, it's not really much that you can probably get out of here, but I realize that I just want to talk fighting games with people. I just want to connect with people in ways that, you know, that I just enjoy. It's not too many people in my life that I can go and talk fighting games with, and they understand what I'm talking about, or even care to talk about what I'm actually wanted to talk about. Like, I'll bring up a fighting game, and they're quick to just, say, yeah, I played that game, yeah, Ryu, Hadouken, and then it's like, uh, all right, well, we can go and talk about whatever dumb shit you want to in pop culture. It's fine. But yeah, Fight Lounge, yeah, man. Like, I just want to chill and catch vibes, man, and really just have, interesting dialogue. You know, like this right here is making my day. This is, on top of other things that, of course, made my day. But like something like this where I can just find someone and connect and have conversations, even if it's just one person, two people in the chat right now, like it's awesome to me, you know? And what I want to do is be able to, have those audiences like some of the popular streamers or content creators in the fighting game community space. And, I love to see how they're able to just, talk to people, chat with people, and just kind of just, enjoy fighting games generally, no ever plays the other modes or trials, rare to discuss what they learn in the lab. Facts. Facts. Well, do you think so? Let me read that again. No one ever plays the other modes or trials. Rare to discuss what they learn in the lab. Um, in the fighting game community, you think that's a thing? I think that's what I feel like that's all that people like to talk about is maybe it's kind of like yes and no. It's kind of like they may not talk about it, but they'll make a clip about it, or they'll they'll record a clip, they'll put it up, they put it up on social media to get, traction and stuff like that. So it's not really a discussion, but just kind of like, hey, I was referring to people you mean, no one ever plays the other mode. Got you. Okay, yeah, it's like I want to be able to. Okay, I got what you're saying. Yeah, I would love to just be like, man, like within this game right here, I still suck. All right, I'm not the greatest, but doing that not too long ago was difficult for me. Like some reason, like dashing, like back and forth, like with in this game you have to press either forward and back, your typical dash, or you press two punch buttons and you can do that. And then of course you have your wave dash. You can do it like that. If you press the dash button, if you dash forward, you press down and you press dash again. And I've been playing playing on Fight Stick for a while, and it's still some things that I'm still not the greatest at, but I've improved. And wave dashing was difficult for me. I usually get that, like when I'm trying to dash, like I get the attack. I'm not wave dashing, but now I'm gotten better at it, and I just want to be able to have that person. I'm just like, man, I've been like really grinding lately to get this wave dashing down, and I'm killing it now. And if they play the game too, they can be like, well, have you tried doing this? Like, I just want to talk fighting games. I just want to talk fighting games. That's all I want to do is I want to talk fighting games, and I enjoy it so much. And like even like I don't think nowadays at work I even mention that I'm a content creator anymore. I don't mention that I play fighting games. Um, Unless like someone's like trying to talk, hey, what's your hobby and stuff like that. I'll tell them, they're like, oh, fighting games. What's that? Mortal Kombat? All right. Let's stop. We don't have to just continue to talk anymore. We're done. But and to be able to be on stream like I am right now and just talk fighting game stuff in general, it doesn't have to be like specific, like, or like your typical content farming things, like, new character drop, let's do the trials, which I'm going to do Sea Viper, so it's all good. But I love Sea Viper. But the typical things, of course, we post those things. We're trying to get those people to interact about those things. But I want to think about things outside of just your typical guides, tutorials. I'm, I can I can only enjoy so much high level gameplay nowadays, where it's like I need something else. I still want to keep it fighting games, but that's why I love people like Guile Win Quote, where he's going in and he's talking about things that no one's even thinking about. No one's thinking about the Dragon Ball Z fighting game before Budokai. Like no one's thinking about that, but he made a video about that, and he makes it in a way that is so informative and so like unique, and he's inviting people to like come and try this game out because this game is so awesome. And that's where I want to be. Like I want to be able to just kind of just play fighting games, and it doesn't have to actually be against people. I could just, I think one person that does this pretty good is Justin. Justin Wong is pretty good at what I feel like he was at a time with, fighting games. Yes, Guy Win Quote is legendary. Like Justin was really good at finding games that no one's playing and just, play through them. And, just to catch a vibe, like going against the computer, but, just doing like a quick arcade run and, learning the character, finding out the combos during the whole process of finishing the arcade mode. And Maximilian was one that would do it too. And I love those videos. Yes, it's just gameplay against the computer, but you're getting to see games that I feel like a lot of people may but a lot of people may not know about, but may actually find fun if they give it a try. Especially a lot of the older games. I feel like there are so many older games that I'm glad that are coming back now. Things like Art of Fighting 3 and Real Bout 2. Like these games are coming out, and SK is making their moves to like bring some of these retro games back, and it's pretty dope. And I feel like I want people to care about those games too, as much as they care about the Street Fighters, the Tekkens, the Dragon Ball Z, the Grand Blues, all the popular games. I'm sorry if I'm missing some games, and Guilty Gears. Like those games are awesome, and I'm not saying make them your main game. I'm not saying make them your go-to game you play every day and you're trying to start tournaments with. But I just want people to know more about fighting games, enjoy fighting games, talk about fighting games, introduce people to fighting games, discuss fighting games. I just want to just talk fighting games all day. That's it. I think if I can build a community that's down with me and with that, and I think I can, I'm willing to keep this thing going. So, all right, I went all over the place. I'm gonna be honest, went all over the place. So let me go back. So you don't need money to make content. You just have to make the content and get better at making content. And if you happen to find ways to invest into yourself. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to break your budget. You stay within your means, and you can find equipment and things that you can use to make good content. You research, you read up on things, you look at other content creators and people that are in your same position, and you look at what they're doing and try to implement it yourself. Take what's good, throw away what's bad, go back and learn more, and just continue to bring it back. It's good to go off over the rails of proof that thank you. I'm glad you understand it, and I am passionate about this genre. I I really don't play any other genres of games. And I see so many cool games, and I want to jump more into RPGs. I want to jump more into like arcade, like action adventure games. I want to play more platformers. I want to play more, party games. I want to play all these games, more racing games. I don't do sports games. Those shits are trash. Fuck sports games. But I want to play all of these games, but I can't. Do you realize what's going on right now in the FGC? It is a fucking renaissance. Everyone is able to, for the most part, play the game that they love. It's out there. It's available in some form of fashion. Whether it be through Fightcade, whether it be through emulation, whether it be through Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, like all of the fighting games you can ever imagine are out there in some form of fashion. So I'm in a space where I'm just like, I'm literally good for the rest of my life. I don't actually have to buy another fighting game and could be able to completely be good. I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 available to play online any fucking time. I can go and just fucking load up rank right now and get online and play a match and find one in a relatively quick amount of time. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can do the same thing with CVS 2. Like, I am good, I don't need any more games. And the fact that they're continuing to just drop more games, new games, indie games, blockbuster games, retro games that are coming back. And it's like, I never played Rumblefish 1 or 2 before. I got Rumblefish 2. And I was just messing around with some characters in training mode. I'm like, oh, I can see how dope this game is. Breaker's Revenge 1 and 2. I didn't have those games when I was younger, but I can play them now. I have them on my fucking on my system now, and I can play them, and I can enjoy them, and I can speak on them now. I can understand. Oh man, this may be some jank stuff, but isn't it good to do this combo while playing this game? Like, it's crazy, So I'm good on never playing any other genre of gaming ever again. I feel like outside of fighting games, the only other games I play are on my phone. Things like Wordscape or like I'm playing a game called Merge Cooking. Don't judge. But it's getting burned. It's getting a lot of burn out of me. If I'm not playing fighting games, I'm playing Merge Cooking. That lets you know, like, I'm good. Like, I don't need any other genre. I have so many games at my disposal. It's ridiculous. I got freaking King of Fighters 13. I got King of Fighters 97, 98, Ultimate Match 2002. I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3 and Infinite. I got, all of these games, man. All the Capcom collections that have come out that have all the games you could possibly want. If I can set up a meetup with friends and just say, hey man, I can bring my system. We can play whatever fucking game you want to play. That does something to me. That feels so good to know that I'm good. And I'm still very excited for all the games that are coming out in the future, and I can't wait to play those games. And which I can talk. I think this is just me getting to the point where I hadn't said anything or spoken in so long, and I have so many thoughts in my mind. I'm going to take this stream and I'm going to make so many videos off this shit. It's about to be ridiculous. But the one thing that is killing me right now, and it's just in gaming in general, not just fighting games, and this is the reason why I guess I'm kind of deciding just to stick with fighting games, because I feel like if I was to try to keep up with every genre of gaming that's coming out with premier, like AAA blockbuster games, like I would be homeless. I couldn't sustain the lifestyle that I have right now. It's impossible. I barely have money as it is. And then like I'm glad you see that, because I'm good. All right. I hope people. I'm gonna have to see how I'm gonna edit this up, but like it's like you gotta realize that games are fucking what, $80 a pop now. $80 a pop. Anywhere from $70 to $80 a pop for a video game. And then that, I'm not even talking about fighting games. That's just more like every other game, like your Call of Duties, your fucking uh, Battlefield sixes, your freaking all those, like Ninja Gaiden 4, like all those games that are coming out right now. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, and then you know even with fighting games, like fighting games usually are around the 50 to 70 mark, but still there are so many fighting games coming out. And then even with the Nintendo, like I don't look, I'll get a Nintendo Switch 2 when when I'm rich, okay? Not saying that this is a rich person console, but I'm so turned off with Nintendo. I'm good. I don't need them anymore. I feel like, and anyway, playing fighting games on there is ass anyway. Like I heard some of the games play good on the Wi-Fi, but no, fuck that shit. I'm over Nintendo. I don't need them. But yeah, Nintendo is. But what's crazy is people don't give a fuck. They're gonna spend that money, and that's what I can't do. I can't do that. Like, but again, fighting games are about anywhere from $50 to $70 for the top of the top games right there. And then like these games are coming out in like waves, like frequently. And then on top of that, even if you have some of the re-release of older games that are coming back, you add those in, and they're coming out a lot. Like even though there's just $14 here, $19 here, $29.99 here, on top of paying those $50 to $70 there, on top of paying the $70 to $80 there on all of these games, like no, dude, you will go bankrupt trying to just keep up with games. And I think that's why I don't want to get where I'm chasing every game and content to make content off of it and put myself in a position where I can't eat. That's stupid. That's dumb. I'm not going to go out my way to try to just keep up with the times and then ultimately being negatives because I'm not making any money. No one's still watching my content. No one's, still supporting whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be smart about this. But like being a content creator isn't easy. And I feel like specifically in fighting games, if you want to be a fighting game content creator, you actually need to invest a lot. If you were trying to keep up with all the games and keep up with all the DLC, keep up with all the upgrades, and if you want to buy skins, and if you want to if they have like expansions like Mortal Kombat does on their story mode, like it's a lot of money that you have to invest to keep up with each and every game that is out there. And honestly, for me, it's impossible. Like I can't give all my money to getting DLC for Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat and whatever else, like, and whenever the fuck 2XKO is coming out on system, like, that's another topic, but, and I wish I had a PC so bad, but whatever, but like, ultimately, keeping up with fighting games is not easy. It's not. It's stress. It can be stressful if you let it stress you out. If you try to continue to, ride the coattail of every hot game in the moment and try to make content off of those things, it could be tough. And I don't want to put myself in that situation. So I'm in a position where I feel like for me, the best thing that I can do is give something different. Everyone's going to make the content off of, all of those things that I mentioned earlier. But like, how many people are really just kind of just having conversations? And there are some people out there, I feel like really the main one is Say Jam out of everyone. I think people do have conversations, but it's still kind of in the realms of talking about a specific game. They may dive deeper than what most people usually do. When like new characters come out or a patch is released or whatever like that. They may go into depth about those particular things, but it's still centered around a specific game or a specific patch or a specific character. It's not just about fighting games and the direction of which is going in, with direction of which community is going in. And I think that's where I want to come in. I think I want to come in and just be able to just see things as a whole and talk about it, and be able to jump into different scenes, see what they all have going on, get the consensus of their feelings on their particular game, and see it in the grand scheme of everything FGC, and then have discussions about it, what I'm seeing, and be able to not feel like I'm dividing the individual scenes within the community. So I think a lot of people are so like on hard for their particular game, and they're so focused on what their game is like got going on, that they find ways to shit on other games in the community, which doesn't help out. They don't actually understand what's going on in that community because they haven't put themselves in that community enough to understand, oh, this and that. They'll play a game or two, or they'll play a couple of online games like, oh yeah, this is kiddie game, blah blah blah, and then they basically play the game to find reasons to trash it even more or talk about it even more, and how it doesn't compare to their game. And I want to be able to just jump in every scene in some form of fashion and be able to talk. And when people come into my stream, I want to be able to speak on my experiences in their scene, or if I haven't been in their scene, the things I've heard from people I know in the scene, and get input. So yeah, I'm off the rails again. I'm talking. So for the 3 people that's in here, I appreciate y'all being in here. Just listen to me rant. I definitely appreciate the love. I can talk all day. I'm about to get off in a little bit. But damn, I talked about a lot. But now I gotta remember exactly. I want to know exactly where I went off the rails. I don't remember where I went off the rails. It's crazy. It doesn't matter. I'll look back on this VOD and then I'll piece it together later. But let me see if I can actually go online. And I'm nervous because I haven't warmed up at all. Ugh. Sheesh. I'm too old. Okay. Let me drop that. All right. I really do like this mic. Does it sound clear? I think it does, but... Hey. See. Nope. I don't got it. Okay. I'm glad it sounds good. Good. Because I have one of those, the little HyperX mics, condenser mic, and I think, especially with my environment, it can get loud real quick, and my daughter does not have a filter. When she screams, and it is heard throughout the house, and that mic would pick that up. So I got this mic because I want to make efforts to stream more, and I want to, also still not make the experience for the viewer that's listening to be like, I can't hear because the baby, and everyone's laughing in the background, and I hear the TV. Why are you watching Gilmore Girls? Like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, so I saw this on Amazon like a week ago, and I just happened to catch it. Like, I want to say like 4 days ago, it went from like 60 something to like $51. And I was like, all right. I think I can afford at least $50. And this is a very popular, I guess, podcast mic for like beginners and shit. So I was figuring, okay, it's a dynamic mic. If I wanted to be a podcaster, I don't know if I would ever want to do. Oh, I probably could. I would. I don't give a shit. But I figured this would work out. Okay, enough talking. See, I feel like eventually my Sentinel, I feel like I plateaued because that's what I want to do. I want to do that. All right. 1, 2, 3. See, it should combo if I'm doing it right. See, the whole thing with this is, if anyone is not familiar with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you have Sentinel. Sentinel is a piece of shit, and he's really good at everything. He has great normals like Spit. He has the frying pan when he's flying around. He has the boots, long reaching, damaging. Good overhead post, and it can be an instant overhead if you do things like that. But the thing with Sentinel is that he has the ability to do something which is called, is it Fast Fly? To where, I don't know what it's called, but basically has the ability to, when he's in flight mode like this, when he goes into flight mode, he initially cannot move. It's a lag. And then also with that lag, that means he can't do any attacks. So if I just go into flight mode, see, he doesn't immediately attack. And then if I go into flight mode, like, he doesn't move instantly. But if you go into flight mode, then go to neutral for a split second and then try to move, he can move quicker. And then if you do that and add an attack to that, he can attack in flight mode quicker. So this should all combo, but I'm trash, so I'm still trying to get the timing down. All right, I'm gonna just go online. All right, I'm just go online. I'm not scared. All right, let me get, if I get a set in, that's great. All right, I'm not looking to, honestly, probably don't want to actually finish a whole, because it's 10 matches. You have to do 10 matches to complete a set. And do I actually feel like doing 10 matches? Probably not, because it's getting late and I got work in the morning and I want to relax. And I had tacos, so now I got to take a shit. So, but all right. Let's get my, I was supposed to be practicing with Cyclops. I usually go Captain Commando because he's just easy to use as an assist, which Cyclops is too. I think I might go Captain Commando as long as they're not using Doctor Doom. It seems like Doctor Doom just is an annoying character to deal with when I'm having to use, whatchamacallit, Captain Commando. See, and this is me a lot of times. I feel like I'm antisocial even in gaming, which means that I spend a lot of time just pressing buttons and training. And I like just doing shit like this in training. And hopefully, just feeling the progress over time that I'm getting better. It never really reciprocates much when I actually play people online, because I am one that does get nerves, and I am not a robot. And as you see, as animated and that I am, even just talking on here, like, it shows itself in the form of mistakes and bad gameplay when I'm online playing people. So I've seen a video where someone did 5 of these in a row, which, oh no, which I think I can do if I put my mind to it. But hopefully this is a match that I can join. And I hope they're not going to be mad that I'm going to choose top tiers because, you know, I'm still bad at the game. It doesn't matter if I'm picking. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't be that guy. I think it's because I'm streaming. All right. If I wasn't streaming, it would have said. Maybe they know that I'm streaming. Maybe they're in my chat right now. So I don't want to be on stream. I don't want to get demolished. But if only you knew. Ah. All right. I don't want to keep a wonderful audience here for too much longer because I don't want to be here too much longer. Ah. Ah. I feel like when I go into training mode, I go into training mode to gauge just how my day is going to go online. When I feel like I'm in training mode and I'm hitting on my combos with no problem, all my moves that I'm trying to do come out when I want to get them out. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Everything's good. But when I get on here and I'm like this, where I feel like everything I'm trying to do is not going according to plan, and then I hop online and now it's time to play, I feel like it just transfers over to the match. Like, I'm not doing my combos. Things are not connecting. I'm dropping stuff here and there. Like, I'm all over the place, you know. But see, he got doomed. So what I'm going to do, yep, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go Cyclops. I'm going Cyclops. Because Doom just gives me issues. Every time I call out the Captain Commando assist, like his rocks just start destroying me. Nice. Got me. Okay, okay, okay. We can work with this. That was nice. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, that's crazy. That's he did that. I was feeling good after Drop. It didn't drop. I'm dead. I tried. All right. I tried. That wasn't too bad. I think I feel like what should I do? Should I stay with? I feel like I enjoy playing with Commando better. I feel like I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm going Commando. I'm going Commando. Commando. And I'm starting with Sentinel. Okay. That wasn't too bad. At least I got one of his characters. See that? That's crazy. Mm. What happened to my life guy? Oof. All right. He's up. Wow, he grabbed me? I'll take it. What? Oh no. I'll take it. Captain suck ass, huh? That's not nice. Okay, that's not nice. That's not nice. All right, you guys are seeing how brutal Marvel vs. Capcom 2 can be. All right, but it's cool. It's cool. All right. All I ask, look, when I go into these games playing these people that have been playing this game forever and they are really good at the game, as you can tell, like I just need one win. I just need one. Give me one win, and I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He is annoying. He is annoying. Like, try jump characters are annoying, but especially Magneto because he's just teleporting everywhere. Oh, he went with Storm. Ah. Ah, come on. It's like, I'll take it. Oh no. I don't want to take that though. Nice. I rolled, bro. I rolled. I mixed myself up. Oh, you are the biggest. I'll take it. That's not cool. Okay. We almost killed one character and we got halfway on another, okay? We're making progress. I think this next one, no, I'm playing. My everything is not working for me. I'm not flying when I want to. With Sentinel, my Hyper Viper beams are not coming out. Like, I'm not doing the air one. I've been trying to like Tiger Knee into the air Hyper Viper beam because it's 0 frame startup and whatchamacallit, 0 frame startup and basically no recovery. You're safe. So, he done pulled out the guile. Okay, I can't lie. Like, it's like it doesn't matter tiers when you're not completely good at the game yet. lag is crazy. What is happening? This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this in this game. This is ridiculous. Who's... That's crazy. That's not cool. Okay, he caught me slipping. Ah, I'm dead. Nice. All right, we got a character and almost two. All right, progression in the right direction. Okay, even though he chose I guess a lower tier team, I guess. Still, it doesn't matter. All I need to get is one win. I don't care who he picks that I win against. I just need to win. I just need to win. That's it. That's it. I just need to win. I just need to win more. Don't you hate the feeling like, don't think I ever seen a guy, oh man. You look, when it comes to this game, like I said, like we talked about, like there's a lot of people that have been playing fighting games forever, and they've been playing this game since it came out, and they can play every character in the cast, and I've run into that many of times where I have the toppest of tier, and I'm losing because let's go. Ah. Oh, he got me with that. That's crazy. It's that. Help me lag. See that? That's crazy. I got a gnat that's flying around me. That's crazy that what could I have done to have killed that Iceman? If I would have killed the Iceman, I think I would have been in a good position. But that destroyed me. That and that took the fight out of me right then and now. It's like he should have been dead. But it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. It's cool. I'm going to keep struggling until I get it right. Okay? Go and pick your Magneto. I don't care. Oh, go pick your top tier team. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, did y'all see me do that Hyper Viper Beam combo? It was simple, but it was effective. I felt good about it. Oh, I can't see anything. That's crazy. Captain Commando just couldn't get out, huh? Oh. Ah. I'll take it. Jeez. Let's go. I'm dead. Ah. And then this is where I lose. Ah. Yep. Ah. That was it. That was it. I had a win in my grasp. It's cool. It's cool. And that was against his top tier team, so I feel good. I feel good. That's a victory in my eyes. All right, he was supposed to lose. All right, he was supposed to lose. There's a lot of mistakes in my end. All right, but it's cool. I'm. That feels good. But it's usually when I get those good matches like that that I have a horrible match the next game. But we'll see how this goes. But okay, I think. Okay, I can work with that. 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 Because I was going to go to Cyclops again to see if I can work with dealing with his Doom. But if he's going top tier, like the toppest of the top tier, I think I can combat his. Oh no. Mess up. Nope. Great assist. Yeesh. Wham! Get that out of here, boy. Ah. We'll take it. Oof. Good stuff. That was it. That was it. That was it. No. He did that. He did that. That was good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. I tried to get my super out, but it's like his startup for his supers, both of them are stupid. Like he has to gather all his gang. The crew got to jump down to jump into the screen and be like, "Hey, we're about to fuck this motherfucker up." But it's like, that was me. That was me. It's cool. It's cool. I'm starting off Sentinel. I'm gonna start off Sentinel. Let's see how this goes. All right, look, we're there. All right, we can get one. All right, if I can get one before I end this stream. Oh, I forgot to hold down the button. You got me. You got those? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Am I dead? I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. Oh. Ooh, good stuff. That's crazy. I tried. I tried. It was worth the effort. All right, worth the effort. Damn, that was looking good. That was looking too good. It was too good to be true. And then all it took was, of course, Storm Magneto. Not surprised. Not surprised. All right, we're there. Okay, we got 2 more chances. Get this win. Two more. I got this. All right, this time I got to remember. Start Sentinel. All right. Start Sentinel. All right. Like, I just think as long, like, this guy's probably not, like, I've faced people that have, like, destroyed me way worse than this. So this guy is really good. But I feel like he's beatable, and that's always a good feeling to feel like, okay, I know that I'm losing, but I'm losing in a way where it's like, okay, there's a light though where I can possibly still, come out on top. So that's how I'm feeling with this right now. Wow. Good mix. That's not cool. Got gnats flying in my face. Get him out of here. I'll take it. Get him out of here. Oh, that was trash. That was trash.
You did that. That was nice. I killed the gnat that's been flying in my face. That's not cool. Okay. I win YOLO. I win YOLO. But okay, we got one more. That one, I feel like we're digressing. Okay, I feel like we're digressing. We're going in the wrong direction. We're trying to get a win. Okay, not just put up a fight. We got to win. It's doable. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Sheesh. I feel like my hands are warmed up a little bit, but maybe I need to keep Cable in the front. Maybe I was trying to switch up something that didn't need to be switched up. Okay, maybe Cable I need to start with. Right? Excuse me. You know what? I feel like when people take forever to like pick a character, I feel like they're not trolling, but they're just like, oh, you know, I take my time. This motherfucker sucks, so I don't have to like. You know, they might be streaming talking about everything else in the world except this match, just not even sweating over anything, and I'm over here like fully engaged and like diving into like the ins and outs of everything, trying to see what I can do better to win. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Why don't you just pick your characters? Let's end this set so I can end this stream. But here you are. Here you are, just holding up time. Asshole, could be. Piece of shit, maybe. But who knows? Whatever. About fucking time. All right. This is it. We got to get a win. I need everyone to give me your energy like a fucking spirit bomb, and so I can beat this bitch. All right. He's not a bitch. He's probably a nice guy, or she, whoever. Who knows? Oop. Take it. I did not want to do the one on the ground. Let's go! I take the last match of this shit. Get fucked, okay? No, I'm playing. That was good matches. Good matches. Whoever that was, I appreciate it. It was fun. It was cool. Please don't take offense to this because I'm going to post it, and I'll maybe block your name so you don't get salty. But that was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. We went on. We leave on a good note. I think that was great. I think. What more can I ask for? All right, going 1 out of 10. What a better way to end the stream than on a win, though. So I appreciate everyone jumping in the stream. The stream wasn't supposed to go this long. I didn't expect to go this long, honestly. I got to talking, and then shit just went off the rails. Someone came into the chat. We started talking. More people came to the chat. They're looking at me, look all crazy, and talk about shit. But hopefully what I talked about was cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it was entertaining. If it was, please, tell a friend to come chop it up with me. I'm going to try to stream every day if possible.
Uh, you see that? Look, it was a slow burn. All right, I had to crank up, you know, the intensity of my gameplay over time, but we got the dub, so I'm good. So I appreciate you, Abraham, for being in here and showing love in the chat, chopping it up with me. So I just didn't sit here talking to myself, but it was fun. Thanks to everyone else that's watching and viewing and showing love that way. Like, share, subscribe, I guess is what usually people say. You don't have to actually do that if you don't want to. I appreciate if you do. But just if you see me streaming, just come by and show love and let's chop it up. Until next time, for School Pretend, we out this thing. Peace. I did 1 hour and 21 minutes and didn't even try to. That's crazy. It's too long for me. Too old for this shit.